I found out that the young African American man that was killed by a police officer in St. Paul 2 weeks ago is the nephew of someone I know and care for. And I never attached the last names. And all of a sudden, I had this second wave of deeper grief. And as I told this person, I was having this feeling. I said, I'm feeling this because years ago, that kid could have been me. And I told him that I'm still wearing some of the emotional and physical scars that I can actually show people from being beaten by the police, harassed by the police. But that was the way it was back in the 40s and 50s. Even growing up in the North in Detroit, we were African Americans. They could put us in jail just because they could. They could come and harass us just because they could. And I'm not trying to be political in this interview, but that young man really could have been me 60 years ago or 55 years ago. And I feel it very deeply. I don't want any of our children, no matter who they belong to come to that. A parent's worst nightmare is to outlive their children. There were some things that I did when I was a kid that were right on the edge of the law. And I'm here today because I was stupid and didn't stay with it, or maybe I was smart and didn't stay with it, because it depends on who you talk to as to whether you're stupid or smart, or some adult said something, or something happened that made me say, this is crazy, I can't live like this. And so I'm here today, what would be considered a reasonably successful business person, saying, I know what it's like, I know how to get out, and you can get out too. And getting out ain't bad, but staying in isn't bad. It's just how you do it. And for my sons to be born out of that boat, I think was a blessing. But I still wanted to teach them what it was like. So I would take them back, I'd talk to them about what happened to me. And a couple times, even in their lifetime, they saw what happened to me, where I'd get stopped by the police for no reason. But you can't be angry about it, and you can't be bitter about it, because we still live in the best country in the world. And you just have to learn how to live through the system and live through that part and be positive about it and go do something better. You can always be better. Being worse is easy. Don't take the easy way out. Be better. The police do a good job, and I have had to rely on the police to do their job. And if I think about the times that they do good stuff compared to the times that they do crap, I'll take the good stuff every time. And and then I'll just have to say, well, the crap comes with the barrel. They say there's a bad apple in every barrel. So we've got several barrels and several bad apples. That happens. It happens in every circumstance. And you have to understand that one bad incident isn't representative of everybody in that group. And believe it or not, that's what the Civil Rights Bill was all about. One bad incident and one good incident isn't representative of everybody in that group.